So I canceled the Sunday dinner.
$10 for that.
So hot. It's like probably 80. Sun chips and a drink. Maybe an hour more. Maybe an hour. Just an hour. Just an hour. Just an hour more. So. And there is the chair. I tend to shut down. When I get that way, I'm just. It is 3:32. Welcome to the vlog. It is so hot out here, you guys. So hot. It's like probably 80. I don't know. We dropped Sterling off at work. We're going to the thrift store. Talk to my mama. Hi guys. Sorry. It's windy out there, but it is so flippin' hot. I'm not ready for summer.
I am.
We went to
See about some gifts.
We went to where did we go?
Trip Sterling off, went into Dollar Tree.
I'm trying to think of the name of that place.
Come over here. Took you to Starbucks. Which it looks like I ended up with that.
No, I'm still drinking it.
And then we went to
We went to the
Army.
Salvation Army, but we went to the not the resale. What's that called?
Goodwill?
Amazon return store.
Oh, bin time.
Bin time.
Bin time.
It's $7 a day.
$7 a day. And I found some stuff I'd have bought. And it was a whole lot cheaper than on Amazon. But I still don't want to pay $7 for it.
Yeah.
So, but I did pay $10 for that.
Oh, it's so dark. And we went to
what was that?
Record. You got Alphaville
Alphabet, yeah.
Record for $10.
I heard it's big in Japan.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm big in Japan. Oh. But we went to Sam's, got some water. I bought a bag of sun chips and a drink, and we're gonna go get us a sub. We're cutting.
Did you get a strawberry?
We're cutting spending. Yeah, we're cutting spending. So instead of getting a Subway meal, we're just going to get a sub.
And now we're gonna call it a sub.
We're gonna call it a sub.
Pull up, Dinky Wayne.
I haven't seen.
Your sissy's got your job on. Thing's blurry. No. Slip on a banana peel and rub your against the ceiling. So we were going to Walmart, and they are closed. They had a bomb threat apparently. So now we're at Aldi. See if they have stuff for Sunday dinner. You got some bread. Hello everybody. I kept meaning to record and I didn't, and I worked and now I'm done. I actually only made 2 shirts, but for whatever reason they took like super long and my needle kept breaking, and I'm like, God, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Anyway, so Sterling went to work, and she had to work from 12 to 7, and so we went, dropped her off, and then we went and I got a Starbucks, and then we went to the Salvation Army. Did I buy anything? Oh, I bought a cushion for a chair, which I'm going to put down here. And then we went to Sam's and got water and stuff, and I think I vlogged. And then Journey wanted Subway. So I'm like, well, I was like, if we get a bag of chips here we were at Sam's. I was like, we'll get a bag of chips here, and then we'll get one of these 89-cent drinks because they cost more at Subway. And I was like, and then, you know, we'll have the chips. It was like a big bag, so we could just eat some of those and we'd have them for later. It was like $4, and like the big bags of chips at Sam's are like $4 and something, and so it's way cheaper. Because you can get a small bag at Walmart for $4 and something. So anyway, we just got some Sun Chips, and then we went to Subway and we got us, my husband said he didn't want one, so he didn't get one. And he got I just got a 6-inch, and she got one of the small ones, the kid size. It was like $9 for that, which I thought was pretty good because we had our 89-cent drinks. So there we go. And the chips were actually, like, I wouldn't count the chips into our meal price because we bought them for the house. So, you know what I mean? And then I was like, well, I really wanted to go by Ollie's, and I was like, we don't have to today. I was like, I just want to look at rugs. And so I went there, and I realized that they do not have a good selection whatsoever there for rugs. The rug I want, I actually saw, I think in, maybe it was Shelby? No, Gastonia. It was in Gastonia at their Ollie's, and yeah, it was like $60-something. So I just wanted to put my feelers out, look for, because I told you guys I want to redo the living room, and I want to get like a nice, like, you know, rug. I'm thinking the last rug I bought at a place called Bargain Bin, and it was like $60-something for that one. It came with a runner and then the rug. And we had the rug in the living room for the longest time, and then Sterling got it, and then it got a lot of makeup on it, and then I tried to clean it again, and we just tossed it because you know, we had it for a few years. So I want to get a nice little area rug for there. Like I said, I'm just putting my feelers out for it, and I still need to go like paint shop when I have money, obviously. Paint shopping and to pick out a color to paint. And then my wallpaper did come in, and I have it, and I will probably need 2 more rolls of that kind if I want to do the one wall, or I could use that wallpaper in the kitchen. So I don't know yet. But see, it's like when things just kind of fall into place, they do. Like with down here, it was getting the shelf, and then, you know, going from there. Now, just randomly, I go on Facebook Marketplace, you know. And today, I went on Facebook Marketplace, and I found this, you guys. And fingers crossed. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if they still have it. I'm going to message them tomorrow and find out. It's been listed for 3 days already. So this is a love seat. And there is the chair. You guys, this chair is the chair. I wonder if I even spoke about it, like, on the vlog. But back in the day when I was, like, doing down here, and I, you know, wanted to find a thing to put all my canning stuff on, and I wanted to do this, and I want a little chair, and I want it to be a little blue, like gingham checkered chair, because I saw one, I did mention this before, I saw one at the thrift store in northern Michigan. If I have video footage, I screenshotted like something. If I find it, it might take me forever to find it, but if I do, I'll try to add it, or if I find the clip, we'll try to add it in. But I just briefly saw this chair in a video footage that I had shot. Like when I was there, I remember seeing the chair and thinking, oh my gosh, I really love this chair. And then when I was thinking about what I wanted, you know, a blue. I just wanted it to be blue. And then later on, I had found a red one on Facebook Marketplace, but it was like $90 and it was like 3 or 4 hours away, but it looked beautiful and I really would love that one. But so now that I found it, this is $40 for the love seat and the chair, and it's like been smoke free, pet free. It says it's stain free but could use a cleaning, and I got the tools to clean. So and my husband, he was like, no, and I'm like, it's so pretty. And then it's like one of those things where you can't stop thinking about it. So I put it to him like this. I was like, you know, when you get on Facebook Marketplace and you see a guitar and then you just keep thinking about it and you just like envision yourself with it and then you want it. He's like, yeah. I was like, that's this. And I was like, do you think it's too late to message them? He was like, yeah, you know, I would wait till morning. And I'm like, okay. So hopefully, if it's not raining, hopefully they still have it. Hopefully Uncle Brian will agree, because he has the truck and I don't think it'll fit in the van. I don't know, maybe if we took all the seats out it might. I don't know. But I need it in my life. It looks very grandma-ish, for a lack of a better word, and to me it's more of like that cottage, cozy kind of cottagecore look that I am going for in my living room. I want a lot of, like I said, I want a lot of, that's what cottagecore really is. It's kind of like a lot of patterns and colors, even though I think, because up until probably 6 months ago, I had no idea what cottagecore even was. I didn't even know it was a thing. I'm like, what is this? And so I kind of like dove into looking at what cottagecore is, and it is just like a form of decorating things to, and there are patterns and florals and different colors, and but it tends to usually be, and not always, but more like pastel-y kind of colors and stuff, which nothing wrong with that. But I think that my personal style and my look, I like the vintage old oranges and browns and that kind of thing. But for upstairs, I kind of want to go with a, I don't want it to be like a, like if you remember back in the 90s, they had like a country kind of, everything was like this country brown and country pink and country, you know, those, that, what was that, hunter green, and you know, that kind of thing. Although I did dabble in that, to be honest with you. My very first, wasn't my first apartment, but first house that I lived in, I kind of, you know, went garage sailing and found some like little wooden like hearts and little bears and that kind of thing, and tried to spruce it up, but not, you know, it was just like, you know, here and there I added little touches and stuff. But now I'm like, okay, so I have my vision board, right? And so I got the wallpaper, and now that if I get this, I might actually switch the wallpaper to something else, because the wallpaper, it may go with it, but then again it may not, because this is blue. So if I could find a wallpaper that is kind of vintage looking, kind of floral, has some blues but also other colors in it. I don't want it just blue. I don't want it just, you know, just blue, that color blue, and just have that blue everywhere. No, that would be the only blue pieces that I have, is that, and then we'll pull some blues in here and there, and you know. And for curtains, I don't even know if I'm leaving the curtains that I put up there. I just made them because I wanted to change, but I'm totally open to you know, other, like actually going and looking for fabrics that I would actually really love to make curtains out of. I can change my curtains every week if I wanted to, quite honestly. I can make curtains, and I made the curtains up there in like 15 minutes, so we can make curtains out of anything. Yeah, so that's just where I'm at, and hopefully if all goes right, we can get that tomorrow, and then I will clean it with my cleaner, and then I'll have to try to figure out where everything, because he's like, we don't have room for it, we don't have room for it. I'm like, well, if we get rid of the bench, because we've been wanting to get rid of the bench, and I was like, and then the chair, he was like, you're gonna get rid of my chairs? Because he bought those chairs, one's down here and one's up there, the ones that the cats ruined. We've had those chairs for at least 8 or 9 years now, and you know, he's been wanting to get rid of them, so I'm like, you've been wanting to get rid of them. He's like, I know. Like, so anyway, oh, but so after we went to Sam's, and then we went to Subway, and then we went to Ollie's to look for a rug, didn't have any, came home, and I was like, I need to get to work, I need to get to work, I need to get to work, because I have a lot of orders that are stacking up. It turned busy all of a sudden, and I'm very thankful for it. But oh, we did go to the Amazon return store. That was one I was going to tell you guys. And I actually found another gingham red with a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller than the tablecloth I got yesterday at Walmart. I got that tablecloth on clearance for $9.50 at Walmart yesterday, and I was eyeing it up. I've been wanting one. It's the Pioneer Woman, but I just wanted a red gingham kind of. This one's more, is it gingham? I don't even know. Just red checkered. And so I found one there, and it would have been $7. I'm like, but it was like 100 and something. It was too big. 100. It was for one of those long, like, either a really long farmhouse table or one of those long, like, party tables. I don't know what to call them. Foldable. Would have been for one of those. So I'm like, I could always cut it. And then I was like, I could use this for fabric. I was like, oh, I could make, like, valances. I can make, you know, my brain. And I was like, I don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. You just bought one. You don't need it. And you don't really know what you're doing yet. So I put it back, and I was like, okay, who knows? It might be there on $2 day, or, you know, who knows? But they did have a box of these, and Journey talked me into buying them. It is a box of these squish balls. It's not like the, it's not like the ones that are like, slime, like, you know what I mean? They're not like how they have like the slime and the balls, the Orbeez in them. These are like, it's got some kind of glue or something in them, because you squish and it'll stay down, and it's just, they're just fun to squish. Squeeze stress balls. So there is probably, I think Jordan said there was 30 in here, or she counted 29. She already took one out. So, and I think it was Valentine's, because there was a little, blurry as crap, Pamela. And so there's all in these. There's pink. I think there was pink. Yeah, there's pink, purple, yellow, green, and orange. So there's orange, blue, purple. This is their green. It's not a bright green, but, and yellow, and pink. So did I already say that? Anyway. So my idea is little gifts to go in with my packages. You know, I don't like to send candy or anything like that. I know some people send like little lollipops or, you know, whatever. Some people send birthday cards. Some people, I've sent these. I've had poppets that I have sent before. Poppet bracelets even, which I still have some of those in here. Just little, they were probably party favors. I probably got them for $1 or $2 from, again, the bin store. Once I give away these little stretchy guys. I slap hands, which I actually just saw one of these. Oh, there's, oh, just one. Like, this is a slap hand. Just a little teeny, you know, fun toy. I put in stickers. I had little sticker sheets where you make a little face on something. this is my little drawer of tricks down here. More poppets, and more thank you stickers that are sticking to me. But they came with these little tiny bags. So I figured I'd just stick one in a bag, put a little thank you on it, and, you know, send it. And I don't have to worry, like, you could go flat, so it don't. That's what we bought. And then I finished editing a vlog. I don't know where it cut off. It's just been really slow in the editing area. Did I even get to that point? I don't know. I was talking. But yeah, I just edited a vlog and it's been really slow in the editing area because I've been doing school and I've been doing, you know, all the things, and it's fine. But I'm gonna end the vlog, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Good morning. Welcome to the vlog. Going to church. Got my phone. Got my camera. Alright guys, we gotta kill some time before we eat. It's just the restaurant we're going to is really full, so. And it's right after church, so we're gonna run into Ollie's. Figured I'd vlog, so that way I don't forget what I saw. Now they might have the one I like. Hey! Psst. The one that I saw over there at the other one, it was like a floral. It was next to one of these yellowish ones. I remember seeing this yellow one over at the Ollie's that I saw the rug that I liked at. But there's some. I don't know if it was like a pretty floral. I like the round ones though. I really like the round ones. Somebody lost their rod and reel. It's Aunt Danny texting me. Hello, goodbye. What was this one? No. I want something bright with colors. I'm gonna try these round ones anyway. I think this one's pretty. I was trying to touch the camera. I was trying to touch the camera. I touched the thing. Such an idiot. Oh my gosh. Okay. No. I just don't see any of those big floral. Like they had a bunch of pretty colors on them. Okay, it's pretty. It's blurry as crap. Hello. Just want some colors. Thanks. I want a rug like this. I want some burnt ends. I'm at Joann's. No, not Joann's. Did I say Joann's? I'm at Michael's. Hello, everybody. I'm just was relaxing for a second, a brief moment in time. I am setting you there. Get ready to make ribbon trims. I'm hoping I have. Get out of here! Oh my gosh, she was on. Was Winnie, guys? 6 to 12. And this is 6. So I'm going to start making ribbon trims. So I canceled the Sunday dinner. It was just, I was becoming so overwhelmed that I'm like, I tend to shut down. When I get that way, my husband was like talking to me, and he's like, Jeff is gonna come over and da 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 da, and I'm like, he was like, what? I was like, that's fine. I was like, and then when we got home, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get, first of all, I have to make 3 ribbon trims, I have to make the 7 aprons, and several other shirts, and so I'm like, I counted it up, and it's like 9 or 10 hours worth of work. Yeah, so I'm like, there's just no way I can get this all done and be a hostess, you know what I mean, and cook dinner, because I was like, if I had to, he's like, just go through. Okay, so first of all, we're having a turkey breast. I was having turkey breast, mashed potatoes, dressing, and a pumpkin pie. And so he's like, just go throw the breast in the oven. I was like, there's more to it than just throwing a breast in the oven. I was like, I have to, you know, chop up the celery and the onions for the dressing, and I have to peel the potatoes and cook the potatoes and mash the potatoes, and I was going to do a pumpkin pie, so I'd have to make the pumpkin pie. You guys are on it. I'd have to make the pie dough, and you know, make that and let it sit in the fridge for an hour. And so I was like, he was like, we don't have to have any of that. I'm like, we do. I was like, that's what I bought it for. And in my brain, so my brain is like, this is the way, this is what I've got for dinner, and we're gonna have a really good dinner, and there's no substitute. So it's not like just skimp out and not make the pumpkin pie or not make the dressing, or you know. Oh, and I was doing Brussels sprouts too. Anyway, so it's a lot of cooking involved, you know, at least 2-3 hours of cooking. And so I'm like, I just don't have time to do that and get all of these orders done. I wouldn't be, if I'd be cooking, I wouldn't be focused on cooking and enjoying it, because I'd be worrying about my orders. And then if I was to work on orders, I'd be thinking, oh my gosh, I gotta go start dinner, I need to go do this. Sorry. When he came down. It's because Jeff's here. She can go in Sterling's bedroom though. I mean. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm like, if we just do it tomorrow, I was like, I'll have all these orders, you know, done and out the door, and I can just focus on cleaning and cooking. And so he's like, that's fine, we can do that, that's fine. So he's got Jeff over right now. I did message the lady, so if you, I don't know if yesterday's vlog is in this or if this is a totally different vlog, but I messaged the person on Facebook Marketplace about the couch. I have not heard anything back. I messaged them this morning. It's still listed. In fact, it just popped up again. So I really want this. I really want it, like really bad. Fun fact is this is the chair that I really wanted for down here when I came about this whole idea to put a shelf down here, and I was going to make it, I was going to put a chair in the corner, that way Journey can come down here, sit and watch TV, which this TV is never on anyway. There's part of a Christmas tree up there. Not part of one, it's a mini one, but yeah, so, and then over time I'm like, you know, I just want to sit and look at it. So I moved the chair over here. So the chair is in front of the Racoma, which really doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but the space is really small. So anyway, when I was envisioning down here, I wanted that chair. I wanted that chair that you saw. I saw a similar one, and when I pictured it in my mind, that's what it looked like. So I'm hoping, and when I first showed my husband, he was like, no, that's ugly. He's like, I'm not a fan of checkers. And I was like, that's okay, because it's only $40, and I told you I wanted patterns and colors and stuff, you know. Well, I found a so it's not really a cottage core theme I'm going with. It's called a grandma core. I saw that somewhere. It was so cute. It was like grandma core stuff, and it showed all these like florals and, you know, gingham prints and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so me. Anyway, so sorry if that's loud. You guys are like right on it, so of course it is. Yeah, so dinner's canceled. Waiting for the lady to get back with me. Obviously we're not going to go get it today because it is 4:18 and it's probably going to rain, but Uncle Brian was like, okay, yeah, like we can use the truck to go get it. My husband's like, you know, it's really not that far away anyway. If we do, you know, decide to get it tomorrow, it's $40, but I'm just waiting on the lady. I'm waiting on the lady. So anyway, I'm gonna get to work. My heat press just beeped. I'm gonna start up I'm gonna be sewing and doing embroidery since there's so much work to do. So I'll just have to stop sewing when I get a needle break and whatnot, and you know, it is what it is. Good morning. It is 2:07 a.m. in the morning. I'm still working. I haven't been working on ribbon trims all this time. I sewed the channels like I did, like off and on. I would sew a channel and then work on other stuff, and sew a channel, work on other stuff. So here I am trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Brain fried. Brain is fried. Okay, this ribbon got to go. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm like, my brain is fried, you guys. I don't know how many I embroidered out. I'm thinking it was 12. Wait, no, 7, 8. Okay. 7, 8. Okay, let me just think. 7, 8. 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think I embroidered out 13. So those are done, and now I have to finish the ribbon trims. One of these ribbon trims is just the ribbon trim, so that'll be an order out the door, and then the other one goes with one of the tops that I embroidered out. And then there's another ribbon trim here that needs to go, but they don't need it until May 1st, so I'm just putting that bad boy on the back burner. It can get made tomorrow. I'm like, I keep telling myself, maybe an hour more, maybe an hour, just an hour, just an hour, just an hour more. So hopefully I can wrap this up within an hour and be in bed by 3 a.m. That's my goal. I'll keep you posted. Hi, you guys. It is 3:32 and I'm still working. I have to stop though. I have, like, if you ever like sit for so long and you kind of get those like tension, stress, and it's in my back and it's giving me a headache. I'm taking a picture of this because I was going to add it in my shop. What am I doing? I have to finish this though. I have to finish these aprons. So if you do not know, packaging takes forever. I've tried to like package as I go, but that usually don't work because usually I'm packaging, my machine will stop and then I gotta stop, and then it's just, oh my gosh, it hurts so bad. I'm gonna have to take ibuprofen tomorrow. I guarantee I'll have a headache. It usually happens after I work on ribbon trim. But I did get them done. Did I ever mention that? This is one. And there's one over here. But this right here has to go. You know, I don't know why I'm doing this. It has to go to I was like, oh my gosh, I got them all wrapped up already. It has to go to the what am I doing? This can go on, right? Yeah. Okay. This can be shut out. I'm watching Danny. She was live earlier today. Let me just do these guys. And then I realized it's too late to schedule a pickup. Post office, like if I schedule a pickup, I have to do it before 3 a.m. Terrible headache right now, and it's from my neck. I know it is, and so I'm just gonna stop because even I can't schedule a pickup, number one. So that means my husband will have to just take these packages to work with them. I do have 2 FedEx packages, one being this one right here, and I can just come down and package this up real quick and weigh it and do all that. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.